Everyone thought she was just another rookie, but when the captain's laughter turned into silence, every soldier in that mess hall felt the shift, like a storm had just walked in wearing a calm smile. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. The base cafeteria was loud that afternoon. Metal trays clattering, boots stomping. The kind of rowdy noise that comes with soldiers blowing off steam. And right in the middle of it stood a young woman, quiet, steady, clutching her lunch tray with both hands. Her name tag read Daniels. She had only been on base for 3 hours. Captain Myers noticed her immediately. Not because of her calmness, but because of the way she carried herself. Straight-backed, composed, eyes unflinching. It bothered him. "This isn't the academy, sweetheart," he said loudly, his voice echoing off the steel walls. "You can drop the parade stance. You're among soldiers now." A few men chuckled. She didn't. Myers stepped closer. "You're the new logistics recruit, huh? Heard they're sending us pencil pushers now instead of fighters." He reached out, snatched her tray, and before anyone could react, slammed it down onto the lunch table, splattering soup and bread across the floor. "Welcome to the real Navy," he smirked. But Daniels didn't move. Her hand stayed calm at her side, her jaw tight. The room went silent. That kind of silence that feels heavier than any noise. Then slowly she looked up. "Permission to speak freely, sir." Something in her tone made a few soldiers glance at each other. Myers rolled his eyes. "Go ahead. You just threw lunch at a member of SEAL Team 4. The sound of those words hit the air like a hammer. Forks froze. Even the sergeant at the back stopped mid-bite. Myers blinked, half laughing. "A SEAL?" She reached into her pocket, pulled out a small weathered patch, a trident badge scarred by salt and sand. The cafeteria lights reflected off it like sunlight on a blade. The laughter died instantly. Myers' smirk vanished. Whispers rippled across the room. One corporal muttered, "No way. That's classified level gear." Daniels took a step closer, her voice steady but low. "Last deployment was in Djibouti. 3 extractions, no casualties. I didn't come here to impress anyone, Captain. I came to serve." Her words didn't carry pride, only truth, the kind that burns quietly. For a moment Myers couldn't speak. His hands twitched. He had mocked her, humiliated her, and now every soldier in that room was staring. Not at her, but at him. The moral weight hung in the air. He cleared his throat, mumbling something about a misunderstanding, but it was too late. Respect had shifted. Later that evening, the same captain walked to the training yard where Daniels was alone, running drills. The sun painted the base gold, and dust floated in the air like slow-moving sparks. He approached quietly. "Daniels," he said, voice softer, "I owe you an apology. I didn't know." She stopped, wiped sweat from her forehead, and met his eyes. "You weren't supposed to. We're trained to blend in. Respect is earned, not worn on your shoulder." For a long second, neither spoke. Then Myers extended his hand. Not as a superior, but as a man humbled. She took it. And from that day forward, Daniels wasn't the new girl. She was the quiet force behind every mission that mattered. The one who reminded them that strength isn't about who shouts the loudest, but who stands firm when mocked. Because true power doesn't boast, it reveals itself only when tested. And sometimes, the calmest soldier in the room carries the loudest storm inside. If this story moved you, drop a comment below. Tell me what lesson you took from it. Don't forget to subscribe for more real, powerful stories of courage and quiet justice.